Why am I starting from the middle? I don't know. If Joey wants to put a picture, I can obviously send it him. Fuck, what am I talking about? Out of all the muds, bro, why the fuck did I start with?
Front, actually, say back to front, you go for that. But wait, what? Oh, you said the middle. It's a mid-breast. You're speaking about the exhaust, then said you're starting at the middle. Exhaust is at the back, mate.
The car, yeah. Some people say wheels and in the window
You pumpkin. So behind me, as you can see, is a beautiful Seat Leon, which is owned by my good friend Pabs. He's our special guest for today's video, and all I can say is this video is going to be jokes. Me and Pabs have been friends since day one, and we're going to talk about it in this video. So if you do enjoy, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new. Now let's take a look at Pabs' Seat Leon. Okay, so we are now with Pabs. Like you see, look at this sexy man. How you doing, bro?
Yes, all good, my brother.
So yeah, obviously he's brought down his Seat Leon just to do a little review on. He's got a few tasteful mods on. It looks fairly stock. It's very OEM, but it has got some tasteful mods on. So yeah, I just thought we'd do a little review on it. He'll take me out for a spin. Just don't take me to the back seats, you know. That's for another time.
That was the plan.
But yeah, so. What? Take it away, Pabs. What you doing?
We'll start off with the visuals. Obviously the wheels being the main bit. Before I bought this car, they were on some horrible looking flipping dinner plates. They were like 17 inches. So upgraded to the 19s. I believe they're 3SDMs. I'm not too sure, but the 19s. Got on my Facebook Marketplace. Can't beat it.
Very true.
Nice little real vents there. This actually adds 15 brake horsepower, so this one's 15, and obviously got one on the other side as well.
Oh yes, as we can see, they do work. They are real vents.
Imagine that. One of my friends actually says like, these are lovely vents, and he touched it. It's actually very funny.
I mean, from a distance, to be fair, they do actually look like vents. It's just when you get close, you can see. Yeah.
So only a 1.4, and you get disappointed. Them, obviously, little mini mods like the sticker, subtle mods, subtle but sleek. Obviously I've wrapped this behind the number plate black. Obviously got my private reg on there, wrapped the grille surround. Obviously the window tints, obviously PC Plod if you're watching.
They are legal.
So the front and back one's tinted. And coming on to the back now as well. Obviously spoiler, they don't want anything crazy. Obviously it makes it look OEM. That's like literally like Joey said. They don't want
so is this like a proper aftermarket thing, or is this a spoiler, a Seat Leon spoiler?
Yeah. It's called the Aero. It's called the Aerodynamics. You silly horrible boy! Did you not have any manners growing up? Your parents don't teach you anything. It's called the Aerodynamics Seat spoiler. Obviously, it was normal. I think it was like a primed color, so had to get it obviously sanded, whatever, and painted. So with the lights as well, they was fully tinted. I can't lie, the whole thing was tinted. I didn't like it. It looked a bit too chavvy. So I've only tinted the little reverse bit, the little white lights, and I've left the rest of it untinted. Obviously smoked the reflectors, and that's really it, to be fair. So coming on to the performance,
just one thing, sorry.
You silly
the diffuser.
Yes,
that's
Maxton Design diffuser. And performance wise, so it's got a stage one, it should be about, he was meant to put it on the dyno, but 185.
I'm not gonna lie, I did not realise it had a stage one.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So it looked nice little stage one, nice little, it's only a 1.4, I didn't even mention, it's only a little 1.4 as well.
1.4 TSI.
That's a 1 petrol. So yeah, stage one remap, mid resonator delete, had the back box deleted as well, so that's about it. And I wasn't gonna get the back box, but I thought it was gonna be a bit too loud and too ASBO, but you guys will see. So I've had a look. So I've had a look around Pabs' car now. As you can see, it is very nice. He's done a few subtle mods, but it definitely just makes it that little bit better. And obviously with the stage one, I can imagine it's going to be pretty quick. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take
well, he's going to take me out for a spin, and we're going to see how it performs, see how it sounds, see how much torque it's got, and yeah, it should be good. So we'll see you in the car. Won't be allowing the music on.
Oh shit.
Copyright stuff.
Nah, don't worry, man. I know the copyright people.
Yeah.
They're my friends.
Are they? What if I wanted to
What's
do a
gonna
skit?
go? A skit?
Yeah.
What does that mean? I don't know about skits though. I know about skits.
Yeah.
Oh shit, it's recording.
Oh.
Silly. I was joking.
Yeah.
April Fools.
Hey, it's June, mate.
Yeah, genuine.
What are you counting for? What does it matter?
No, I'm just
Yes, June is the 6th month.
I was,
Yeah,
I
thanks,
was
Pab.
close.
Okay, so we are now in the car with Pabs, and he's going to take us out for a spin. Do not kill me. Is that the milk you're getting?
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that. This guy is so inspirational. The car that he wants next, he puts on his phone. Look at that.
Don't be silly.
You've got to listen to the man. You've got to listen to him. If what Pab says goes.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, we're just gonna go for a nice little drive, and we'll catch you guys on our drive, because we're gonna be explaining how we actually met. It wasn't just oh, we link up for a video. I've known this guy like my whole life. This guy was actually with me at the hospital when I was born.
I actually came out with him. I hope your mum don't watch that.
Listen, but he came out with me. He fucking with a Mazda. How do you fucking think of this shit?
I don't know.
So let's go. I'm driving the car now. I'm pressing the clutch.
You're pressing the throttle.
I'm
changing gear.
But she's staring at us.
She's staring. Yeah, before we get into any not silly driving.
I was just looking away from my tears from laughter.
Tears of joy. Yeah, so essentially me and Pabs have known each other since we were a very, very young age. We went to nursery together, and we are essentially we're like each other's first mates. You know, it sounds like we're going to hold hands in a minute, but it won't get that far.
No, literally, I've known Joey for easily 16 years, innit?
Yeah.
Easily. Joey was actually, I don't know, you do know that though, innit? This guy was my first ever friend in Exel Cedars.
Yes.
Exel Cedars. It's crazy, man.
I know, it's crazy. I've actually got a video from when we were back in nursery, and it's just mad how much we've evolved, you know.
It's crazy.
We've grown up into young gentlemen.
Young grown adults.
That's actually mad to think. Being anyone that's at 21 years old, can you actually consider yourself as an adult? Because I know for a fact I don't look at myself and think I'm an adult. You know what I mean?
Nah, it's crazy. No, literally, it's so crazy how we sort of lost connection, I think.
Yeah, I think when we got, so obviously after nursery, we went to different primary schools.
Yes, yes.
And then in secondary school we saw each other again, but we never really spoke too much. Obviously, we spoke if we saw each other in class and stuff, but it's probably been, I'd say, the last 2 years or so where we've actually properly been more in touch and stuff.
Yeah.
So, obviously these things happen, you know, situations change, routines change, and I'm in your bloody car. Little third gear pull.
Oh, we didn't even put the best bit on.
What's the best bit? Oh, so he's got eco and sport mode. So I'm guessing sport mode just increases throttle response.
Yeah. So I thought it was just a myth, I can't lie, because my old Astra that I had, we got a little bit of a race on our hands.
Oh.
So it's that old Seat racing.
I'm pretty sure that guy lives by me.
I live by you as well.
You can live wherever you want, baby.
You can live wherever you want.
That's not bad, 40 to the gallon.
Oh, we have got another race on our hands. Let's give him some.
Oh my god, third gear.
It's mad because it actually pulls in 4th and 5th, and it's like,
That's sick.
They didn't get anywhere. Where did you get? Absolutely nowhere.
We're past you now. Give me ideas. Oh my god.
That van got shook. What are you looking at?
This is very, very talky. Do you know what the torque is on this?
I wouldn't be able to tell you. It's just a Seat Leon, guys.
Just Seat Leon, it's just 1.4.
It's mad, man. It's a little 1.4.
Literally.
And we're making a video on it.
I mean, what we gotta think is, I'm used to like 80. I mean, my car was 86 horsepower. It's probably less now.
Holy smokes,
But,
bro!
oh.
That was probably pushing you back into the seat.
I could barely keep hold of the steering wheel. It's that
Legs
much
trembling.
torque, isn't it? But yeah, I'm literally
Ooh.
I'm used to a really slow car. So getting anything like this, it's like wow, gives me a tickle.
Yo,
Gives me a feeling.
Oh right.
For the people that might not know you or anything, why don't you give people a bit of an insight into obviously what you do? Because since you've left school, honestly, yeah, this is pulling like mad. This is pulling like
Sixth
mad.
gear as well.
Sixth gear, and we're doing 70 miles an hour. This is
Mr. Officer.
This is mental. Jesus, this is mental. But yeah, so obviously since you've left school, you've been a busy man. I consider you as a successful man. You probably wouldn't tell yourself that, but obviously from your Instagram, you know, you've come quite a long way from when you left school.
Yeah.
So, well, give people like, what would your motive be? So let's say someone wanted to change their life and change their mindset. What would you tell someone that wanted to switch their life up?
It can be done. It literally can be done, man. Like a lot of people think that. I really want to just tell people that come from like unprivileged backgrounds, maybe that people that are in really poor positions, maybe people that have not really, maybe they're not in a position to change. Like you can change. Just hold fire. Just hold on. I'd say hold on and have hope. Because if you put yourself in that position, you can get yourself out of it. And what else would I say? Just give it time, man. I always say like the day you plant the seed is not the day you eat the fruit. So if you're looking to change your life today, it's not going to happen straight away. You just got to keep working at it, keep chipping away at it, and just have belief that, you know what, it's going to be done, whatever you want to achieve. But that's about it. I can ramble on forever though. Like
It touches my heart.
I look over, you got tears. It's in your left eye, so I can't see you.
But yeah, no, he's done really well for himself. He's in a really good position. I think consistency is probably one of the biggest things, isn't it?
Definitely.
For anything that you do, consistency is like
even like your YouTube though, I can imagine like a lot of people start YouTube, but not many people persist because maybe they get their first video, they only get like 2 subscribers, and they're like, you know what? Oh nah, don't want to do it anymore. I've only got 2 subscribers on.
Yeah.
People are making fun of me at school, and people stop doing it.
Literally, I think a lot of people get put off by doing certain things, worried about what other people think. Back in school, everyone rinsed me for doing YouTube videos. Literally, I mean, I can understand because like when I look at my videos back in the day, but like it's what I enjoyed, and everyone rinsed me. But now, you know, I'm moving places. The whole reason I've got my day job is pretty much because I used to make YouTube videos. The skills I've learned from that has allowed me to have a completely stress-free job, and I'm in the position where I work and I don't feel like I'm working. And now, obviously, you guys don't actually know this, but I've recently got a partnership, which I'll talk about more in another video. But I've got a partnership with 2 Racing, and you know, the whole reason I got a partnership is because I've taught myself how to make videos and stuff. So it doesn't matter what people think. You know, if you're gonna listen to what people have to say and listen to the people that drag you down, you are gonna get nowhere. You've just got to fight through it.
Definitely.
So, oh my god, yeah, this is probably, I'd say, about on par with the Fiesta ST.
You reckon?
Yeah, 180 horsepower.
Yeah.
Now, stage 1. It's not droney inside though. For how loud
alright.
it is, Jesus.
It's alright, to be fair.
Yeah, for how loud it is outside, it's not droney at all. The brakes are sharp as well, isn't it? Things flying around in the back, but you know.
Okay, I've got a fucking dead child in the back.
YouTube, don't ban me.
Sorry. Your whole YouTube channel, mate.
But no, this pulls really well. The thing is, I feel safe in this car as well. I think some cars I don't feel safe in it.
It's all over the place, and it's like,
but this feels really planted. I think as well, are these wheels wider than your stock ones?
yes. I can't remember the actual J's of them. Obviously, as you guys can imagine, the old ones were 17s. I was having an issue. I was thinking the only reason I wasn't going to upgrade them was obviously the comfortability, and because I drive a lot. Like, I was just telling Joey, like, what, a year ago I've had this car. So longest I've ever kept a car, to be fair. A year ago, I bought it at 32,000 miles. It's on like 70,000 now. So I do drive a lot. So I am going to be hopefully getting rid of it soon.
Did you say diesel?
Yeah, diesel. The way I drive, obviously, the amount of miles I drive as well, it doesn't make sense to have this car. But yeah.
As well. So you just say it's on springs.
Oh, they didn't even mention the springs.
Not the springs.
Yeah, so I've lowered it as well by 35. Yeah, so 35mm springs. Can't even pronounce the brand. It's like a Vogtland. I wouldn't be able to say it. It begins with V. We can speak some foreign languages. Okay.
But yeah, the thing is, you wouldn't actually notice that this is on Lowering Springs because it still feels quite comfortable. It's still holding the bumps quite well. You don't really notice that it's got any sort of Lowering Springs on. It's quite comfortable still.
And that's the thing, I did it with this car, I didn't really want to go overboard. I know I did want to full send it at one point, I'd be real like the splitters, flipping, pop and bang. And then I thought, nah, you know what, let me just, even the back box was a really big push for me. I thought, you know what, the back box, like, I was on the fence for about, I'll be real, like 6 months I'd say.
Really?
My friends were like, get it, why are you being a did it? I'm thinking, oh, like, then I just went for it. Actually, no, I didn't even book it. My friend was in the car, he's like, bro, just get back. I was like, nah, he rang the place. He's like, can I book my set? And I was like, bro, it's not even your car. I just sat there looking at him like, what the flip? So he booked it in for me because he knows how indecisive I am.
And were you glad when you got it done?
Yeah. Now I'm sort of regretting it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm not regretting it, but at the beginning I was having too much fun, and obviously section 59.
Getting into trouble.
Yeah.
It does sound like a DSG as well. I think it's got the same sort of engine as probably like the Golf GTIs, similar like 1.4
Golf,
TSI.
yeah, exactly.
Polo GTI, sorry.
Skoda as well, yeah.
But yeah, it sounds very similar to like a Polo GTI, but it's very, very torquey. That's where I crashed.
Oh.
This road is where I crashed.
Yeah. So it's at the top end when I change gears.
Jesus.
He's actually giving it as well in front
Oh,
of us.
he's going for it. He's like, come on then. But to be fair, that's moving. That is.
I think 2 litre diesel.
Yeah. Recognize that guy.
Which one?
The one that was driving. Oh, this grips. This grips. Yeah. This grips differently. Oh my god. But yeah, anyway, that is the end of the video. Thank you very much for coming on, Pabs. It has
Thank you for having me on. It's a little twisted, lock it and unlock it. Just start heavy breathing for like 5 minutes. I'll leave it in the video.
But yeah, anyway, that's the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. Obviously, Pabs has got a very nice car. Pleasure to have you on the channel. You know, it's always good to have a catch up. We don't actually catch up that much.
Often,
obviously,
yeah.
This video we've been trying to do for so long, and
how long's it been? Over a year easily.
Probably. We've discussed it so many times.
Even today though.
Even today, we almost didn't do it.
We nearly.
We almost didn't, but we pulled through.
We pulled through committing.
You know,
commitment.
I
was going to say consistency. I was going to say consistency and persistence. Fucking commitment. I should fucking start a dictionary, mate.
The Pabsonary.
Oh,
no, dictionary. Pabsonary, yeah.
Dictionary.
Gotta make it so weird, haven't you?
And then that bombshell. See you later.
So if you want to follow Pabs, follow his life, see what he gets up to. His Instagram is here. I'd highly recommend go checking him out. He's a geezer. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new. My Instagram is here as well if you want to give me a follow. If you want to be featured on the channel, if you got a nice car, if you modified it, let me know. Raj!
Why are you ringing me?
Raj!
Who the fuck is Raj?
Who's Raj?
I don't even know.
See, this guy is that much of a businessman, he doesn't even know who calls him.
Who the fuck is this? Whose dad is this, bro? Wrap it up, mush.
I am.
I am.
I am Dad.
It's okay, son. You gotta persevere in life, alright? You fucking grab your head.
Yes. If you want to be featured on the channel, then give me a message on Instagram. It'd be good to get some more cool modified cars on the channel. So, but anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy, and I'll see you all in my next video.